Field Note FC 1984.6. Subject chooses a path of prescribed certainty. Observer notes a tightened identity for the sake of safety.
It's not just the answers, not just the quotes. It's life in the margins. It's time for CluffsNotes. I wasn't ready. Stability doesn't always equal clarity. It was still reeling. I was still believing I was broken, especially the long-term sexual abuse. I had only just started naming the harm, but I hadn't yet faced what it had convinced me to believe about myself. There was this near miss, an encounter where there was discussion in my family of maybe I was gay. And I remember in that moment, I doubled down. In my mind, it wasn't just wrong, it was indistinguishable from my abuser. That's all I knew. That's all I'd ever seen. There was nothing positive in my world about somebody being gay. There are no positive examples, no kind faces, no stories of peace. It was just shame. So I became hyper-vigilant. How I walked, how I talked, how I laughed. I just tried to erase anything that might give me away because I did not consider myself gay. I was just broken. And in that fight, that's where I turned to the only framework that I'd been taught that could fix me: religion. So, with the graduation looming and I'm making my decision between the two schools, I chose the one in Florida. I didn't know what I was going to study. I hadn't visited the campus. I knew nothing about financial aid, but because this college was so closely tied to this faith of my childhood, I thought it offered answers. And I needed answers. I believed that faith would help me fight the parts of me I could not accept and did not want to be there. And so I came to Florida, not to hide, but to heal. I wanted to be free. I was a warrior. I truly believed.
Subject mistakes alignment for safety. Movement towards certainty can delay deeper questions.
Florida was not at all bad. There were great experiences. In fact, I'm still here 40-some years later. Friendships, joy, new freedoms. But there was also this shrinking when I got here. I contorted myself to try to fit into this vision of wholeness, a vision that I borrowed out of fear, and it took years to figure out what was mine. Years. So here's your nudge. When you choose structure, ask yourself, do the things you believe expand you, or do they contain you? All right, Preschool Papa here. Big humans. Remember, little humans cling to rules when they're scared. Black and white thinking is developmentally normal, but don't confuse their obedience with their actual understanding. Teach them that it's okay to ask questions. Teach them to be curious. And teach them they're loved, even when they don't always follow the script that we would like them to follow. That's where confidence grows. And here's the thing, we don't outgrow that need. Big humans, when we're scared, we go black and white too. So be mindful. Be gentle with yourself and with others.
Because they just don't know.
Another reel for the shelf.
Field Note FCU 1984.12. Subject embraces identity through religious institutions. Theology. Later revelations will challenge the integrity of this foundation. Agency continues. Alignment pending.